Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I guess it's time for the bullet run. And, do we have enough money to buy anything? We do, we can buy the Vorpal gun. My question is the Doug shop completed? Have we unlocked everything to it? I don't think so. I think if we did, it would have said Gilded Bullets unlocked, or whatever the unlock is for him. But I am ready to do a bullet run. Bullet, probably one of either the best or the worst characters in the game, depending on whether or not you can avoid taking that first hit of damage. Because if you can keep the sword, it's probably the strongest character, but if you ever take damage and you ever go below your full health, you're gonna be really feeling the burn not having any sort of weapon with range and ammo in it. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm looking forward to a nice, smooth, simple run, hopefully, with the bullet. And otherwise, just continuing to have a good time here with Enter the Gungeon, and we one-shot the key! That's actually really good. Those key bulletkins can be really annoying when you're trying to run them down quickly. And I gotta be very careful about actually spawning next to where the enemies are, or standing where the enemies are spawning, because if that happens again, when we take a hit of damage from a grenade, I'm not going to say we're going to lose the run immediately, but we could come very close, and I'm also surprised that we didn't take damage from that shotgunner spawning on top of me, but I guess we don't take contact damage even from jammed enemies, I believe, so it's not that bad. But with a key on the floor, we can very easily go down to the oubliette and still open a chest on the floor, which is nice. And things are dying pretty quickly. I like the blasphemy. I do. It's very strong. It's kind of reminds me of the giant sword from Monolith that I had in the last run of Monolith. It's just, it does so much damage, and it's so defensive. It might be the strongest item in the game individually. Now, I mean, something like the Gunther might be better. Something like the Gungeon might be better. But you got your defense, you've got your offense, combined together in this one gun. I don't think you can beat it. It's probably the strongest gun, and I like it for that fact. And of course, we're also playing Cute Bunny Bulletkin, which I'm not sure if I've ever played as the Bulletkin alt costume. I probably have at least once in the past. I don't remember if I've done it here yet, here on these videos. Probably not, just because, yeah, probably not. Because I did all the characters once on the B-slot save file here to do all of the unlocking, to do the pass, and then I don't think I played the characters again. No, I did play the characters again, didn't I? I did every character killing the Lich once. I'm pretty sure. And I would have probably used all of the alt costumes doing that. Maybe. Okay, so we did take one hit of damage, but we got a heart back, so it doesn't matter. There's also hearts on the floor, so we don't have to worry about that. But that could have been dangerous, you know. If we take damage on the boss fight, we could maybe just straight up lose. You know, if we can't hit him at all. Is that a key bulletkin? It's a key bulletkin! It's another one! What the hell? What the hell? Okay, don't destroy the water barrel, please. Two key bulletkins on one run? I didn't even see him. I saw the sparkles left behind as he runs. That's the only it's the only indication I had that he was there. Maybe he was on the screen for a second and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But in any case, I am going to open this chest because I need an alternate weapon in case I take damage on the boss fight. If we can keep our HP high, then the Blasphemy is the only gun we're ever going to need. We don't need alternate guns. Having said that, though, the Stinger is phenomenal. It's everything you want from a good weapon. Should probably even just, you know, fire occasional shots with it. Just to kill enemies, kill the bosses a little bit faster, maybe. You know, if I can use 5 shots on a boss to break bullets, that's pretty efficient use. I'll buy a blank if I need to find a secret room. We use 7. We use 7 shots, and we still got the gun drop. It's only a trick gun, which isn't that good, but it's okay. We do have armor now, so we do have a little bit of protection from taking damage. There is a secret room, it's very easy to find, so I will buy a blank to access it. We can get another key from the shop, we can sell anything that we don't want, which is nothing. You know what I should have done? I should have bought a key, walked into the room with the brown chest, and opened that. I think that's what I should have done, because we would have picked up the blank and armor and a free chest out of it. Now, I'm not going to go into that room. I am just going to leave because I don't think we need to worry about extra armor and a brown chest. I'd rather save the keys. Maybe use these to open better chests on future floors, and especially a secret room or an extra room brown chest. It's not going to have a guarantee to have an item in it, so. So I don't think we want to worry about it. I think we just want to move on. So let's do our best, try not to take damage. We should have an easier time on the floor than we would as any other character because we have the blasphemy, but still have to be careful not to take damage whenever we can. And we are the bullet, so we can roll into enemies to do extra damage, but I don't like doing that all the time, just because I do enjoy being able to fire enemies at distance. We need to very much use the blasphemy here to keep us safe. It's working! And it's not even killing enemies that slowly. I was thinking about using the stinger here, but I don't think we need to worry about that. There we go, my god. That's probably one of the more difficult rooms on the floor, and getting through it that easily was pretty good. It's been a while since I've used the blasphemy, though. I gotta remember my general strats for it. We should probably use the stinger as our secondary. Being able to throw in a missile whenever I feel the need is going to be better than throwing in one small, like, trick shot. Like a shotgun blast from the trick shot doesn't do that much damage. It's, you know, we do more damage by swinging the damn sword. So we should have the stinger on the secondary in case I do need to launch a missile. So, like, I'm going to launch a missile right here. And don't take poison damage. Just to kill the veteran, because this is a nasty room. Should have taken damage there. I don't know how I didn't. This is another difficult room because you can get surrounded and because you get random dead eyes. There we go, there we go. We're not knocking enemies back, so the grenades are actually a little bit of an annoyance. I don't want to get hit by a grenade and take a hit of damage against my armor if I can avoid it. That was very cool. What the hell was that? Dodge rolled, swing the sword, flip the table, and then he like twirled the sword over his head. That was weird. Get poisoned. Come on. Deadeye's veterans here generally need to go first, but it's annoying that he is jammed. And of course, I say that, and then he's the one I kill last. Okay. I kind of want to go for passive, so I do feel like opening the chests, getting gun drops before I fight the boss. Because ideally, we don't need any other guns. We've got the blasphemy. We just need guns for if we take damage, and we are not at full health. That's what we need guns for. And for boss killing a little bit. But we don't need all of those guaranteed gun drops that we otherwise would on a run. Even though we don't take contact damage, we'll still get hit by the rolling logs. We gotta be a little bit careful. There's a key, a couple blanks. We could buy blanks and keep the blanks for maybe the Abbey, if we end up going down there. I like this room just because none of the enemies here were jammed, which is usually not the case. This room tends to seemingly have a lot of jammed enemies in it all the time. Especially when those gats are jammed. Are they gats? I think they're gats. There's dets and there's gats. I gotta remember, we break bullets. There's no need to necessarily be that worried about the shots coming in, although I should have there. I thought I swung and broke it, but I guess not. We might want to consider buying armor, but we're gonna open up the old crest location, so I think we don't need to worry about that. Buy a key. I don't think it's a mimic. Winchester. I like that we got a gun out of that chest because it means I don't need to open the brown chest. But I still might want to. Kind of screwed it up a little bit there. Ching, 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 ching. Should have saved the stinger for when he was doing the attack that you want explosives for instead of just the random bullet attack, which we can easily break his bullets with the swing of the sword. Okay, you're too close to me. You're far too close to me. Should also not worry so much about this attack because we can just destroy his little fake blob bullets. Saw that coming. You got him, bees. I want passives. I want actives. And you know what? Slower enemy bullets is pretty nice. It's a passive of the best sense in that it's going to be useful for us basically for now until the end of the run, but it is going to be a little bit of a low tier pickup in terms of like synergies. It's great just because it's good on its own, but it's not very bombastic, it's not very high profile, it's just good. I guess there could be a secret room in the shop, so let's take a shot here. Nope. I'm not gonna worry about picking up the blanks. You know what, I'm gonna just save my money, see what we can get in the future. I might try to shoot a couple of walls here to look for secret rooms, but otherwise, I'm just gonna move on, and I think I will open this chest. I am kind of curious what we can get out of it. We know it's gonna be a passive or an active, and it's Ring of Mimic Friendship, which I'm gonna drop because it's actually not good right now. It would be good later, but the problem with it is that we want mimics. Because we're cursed, we have a higher chance of getting mimics than if we were not cursed, and when we get a mimic, that means we don't need to spend a key to open the chest. But with Ring of Mimic Friendship, what it does is it doesn't make mimics friendly. It prevents mimics from spawning, which is subtly different, but it's an important distinction. What it means is that we won't get mimics. As a result, we won't get free chests. We'll have to spend a key to open every single chest. Now, if we had the Mimic-Toothed Necklace, that forces all chests to be mimics, and then we would get the the free chests because we have both items, but that's the only synergy that makes Ring of Mimic Friendship worth it. It's not worth it on its own. It's worth it if you have the Mimic Tooth necklace, but otherwise you should probably get rid of it because I want free chests. And that's one of the advantages of Curse Mode, is having free chests, so I want to try to take advantage of that if I can. Now we might get a lot of keys, we might not have a problem with that, but I don't mind fighting mimics. We're the Bullet, we've got the sword, we've got good guns. Ideally we're not going to use all the ammo because we're just going to be using the blasphemy a whole bunch. So I don't mind fighting mimics. I want to fight mimics. I want to save money. I want to be able to buy more passives, actives, guns from shops. I wanted to kill the grenade before the ghost left. Actually killing enemies very quickly with this. I think this room is worth using the stinger on, at least for a couple of shots. This room is a difficult. You've got the 2 dead eyes. Oh, come on. Excuse me. This is an annoying little mini boss fight. There we go. Oh, cursed bullets unlocked. That's how you do it. It was a good fight. It was a good fight because we got a free unlock out of it. So there's gonna be a brown chest, brown chest, brown chest, green chest. Should just shoot the trick gun. The trick gun does so little damage that I can easily check for mimics. We get lowercase r. There is a gun muncher, so I don't mind picking this up right now, but I would not mind gun munching it in the future. Tell you what. God. Bullet. Bullet. I'll use bullet gun for a little bit. I'll use the ammo for it and then we'll gun munch it. How about that? This gun is so trash. Okay, not for this guy. Slower enemy bullets should make him a little bit easier here, because he spends more time in his attack animation, I think, which means we can do more damage to him. See, that's a mimic. That's a chest I don't mind fighting. You know, would I have opened that chest had it been not a mimic? Had we had the mimic ring of friendship? I mean, I probably would have not opened it. I probably would have just ignored it completely because it's not that good. Now, the little bomber, on the other hand, is awesome. The little bomber should allow us to not use nearly as many keys. Not keys, blanks. Different thing. Now that we have the poison pistol here, the plague pistol, you can put out wicks on chests very easily, so you don't need to worry about them nearly as much. If it's not going to be a mimic. Because if it's just a mimic, I'm going to open it, because I don't care about the guns. Guaranteed gun drops. Tricky room. One of them had to go. And I guess it's not going to be the jammed guy who's going first. Man, more of them. At least until I can kill the Deadeye, I'm going to use the Blasphemy. Then we'll see how many shots it takes to kill him with bullet. Bullet. bullet gun was better. Maybe I should be saving it in case I do take damage. Just realized also, we fought the Shadow Priest, and we still have the old crest. I guess we didn't have the map until after we fought him, so it's not like I could have avoided him. I didn't know the room was gonna have the frickin' Shadow Priest. The Shadow Magician. Shadow Priest? What is this, Hearthstone? Well, I know an enemy is gonna spawn here. Shing. It is a mimic. It's not a mimic. You know, I'm gonna open it. Let's open it. Okay, well. I knew the risks. I knew the chance of us just not getting anything good out of it, but I took the risks because I felt like it. I wanted to see what it was. That's okay. We can buy a key, and there is another key that we have not yet picked up. This wasn't a key bulletin, was it? It was just a key drop, I think. A standard key drop. I'm gonna go open that green chest. We know what it's gonna be. We know it's gonna be a passive active? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, what do we get out of this one? Plague Pistol and then Little Bomb. Right. So you know it's gonna be a green level passive active, which is kinda nice. That's some good quality loot, I think. We have a chance for good quality loot anyways. Where did we get bloody bullets? Was that the last floor, I think? It's probably the last floor. Oh no, that's the boss fight. Yeah, the boss fight gave us that. Okay. Good, armor. We actually do want armor. We want to be able to keep us safe in case we do take a little bit of damage. Keep us safe and able to use the blasphemy. It's not like we couldn't not use it, but we really do want to use it for the ranged attack. Hello? Reload your pistol, buddy. Okay. Got the gun muncher. What are we gonna gun munch? We're gonna probably gun munch lowercase r and then something else. Do a mimic check. Not a mimic. Extra blank per floor. Very nice. I like it. Amulets are very nice to pick up. One blank for the boss fight. What is the boss gonna be? It's probably gonna be an easy boss. Might be a beholster, but it looks a little small. What am I breaking? I feel like I'm shooting shots and things are breaking. Is it gonna be Amoconda? Don't make it the Amoconda. No. I guess there's just crates and stuff. For some reason. At those locations in the room. So I think the Winchester is going to be good for us for both breaking the missiles and also killing the enemies that he's spawning. Because the Blasphemy, it has a little bit of an accuracy problem. So we're kind of just going to be using it to do damage to the boss, because he's a bigger target. And then when his minions are spawning, we'll switch to the Winchester. I do like the Winchester. I think it's a very good weapon. One of my favorite shotguns, mainly just for its damage output. The Membrane might be my favorite just for its potential synergy and coolness. But the Winchester is probably the best for raw damage. And the spread actually doesn't seem that big of a negative on it. Ooh, the Reload Stone, very nice. So with the Reload Stone, we can probably just use our best weapon continuously, like the Stinger, because we're gonna have full ammo for it basically at all times, which is nice. In fact, why don't we just rock Stinger? Will we be able to recover 50 shots pretty easily with the Reload Stone? Yes. Yes. So I think, well, if we're gonna be using the Stinger for everything, then we should gun munch, and we should gun munch our best weapons. So I'm gonna, our weapons suck. I'm gonna gun munch lowercase r, which is far from my best weapon. Then I'm gonna gun munch the trick pistol, the trick gun, the trick shotgun, the bloodborne weapon. And we get the bow. Lovely. Well, it doesn't matter, because the other weapons were garbage anyways, but it is technically a one-shot weapon that might synergize well with the reload stone, but the Stinger is just infinitely better. The Stinger is basically what we're going to be using for the rest of the game until we get something better. Give me a BSG, give me a railgun, a prototype railgun, give me a, I don't know, a golden gun. Also, we reload faster with the reload stone, which I didn't consider, but that makes it very nice. Hey, back up to full capacity. We can still use reload stone for invincibility. We probably should be doing that. Just wanted to make sure I had capacity right now. And it will definitely recharge in you know, 50 shots. Even if I'm not necessarily hitting with all the shots. This is gonna be a bit of an interesting play style. So at this point, what I'm looking for is damage upgrades. I am looking for Alpha Bullet, Omega Bullet. I'm looking for other better weapons that have low capacity but large damage per shot. I like being able to one-shot a lot of the enemies here, and the explosions are very nice. And we don't need to worry about ammo efficiency. We can spam shots. So 25 stingers is enough to recharge the reload stone. I don't need to use the reload stone on that room because it was very easy. But on the difficult room, I should kind of open up with the reload stone when bullets are going to be coming in, get back up to full ammo with the Stinger. We've got the plushie, which is good for invincibility, but we do not need it. I should have probably waited until after I had at least found the shop. That way we would know if we could sell it, but we're going to stick with reload stone. Okay, we need enemies that shoot a lot of bullets at me. Not the ghost. Hey, we got ammo anyway, so it doesn't matter. I should be using the reload stone more frequently, I'm realizing, but it's gonna take a while to find the perfect balance of using it and not using it. Because even in a room like this, are we gonna get hit by 50 bullets? Well, maybe if we use reload stone next to a ghost, but against the shotgunners, they fire so infrequently that we're probably not gonna get good efficiency out of it. Now, Meat Cube Man and Book, that's different. Meat Cube Man and Book should allow us to get hit by a lot of bullets. Like this guy with his death animation, he spews a lot of bullets. That'd be a good target if we were standing close to him. But might as well wait and use this on the opening of the next room that actually has enemies that do a lot of firing, which this room doesn't necessarily. Now there's just one book left, so who cares? And we get another ammo drop, so it doesn't matter. It's not really working out that well using the reload stun, but against the boss, it's gonna work out fantastically. And against certain enemies, it's going to work out nicely because we'll have a ton of reloading, recovering ammo. Okay, 42 shots. These priests, they fire so slowly. They're not good targets for the reload stone. I don't know, ghost might. Even if we lose a little bit of capacity, we can always, oh my god. We can always just use another gun and then charge up reload stone to get ammo back from the stinger. So like, this is fine. Another key, pick it up. There's another key back there I should definitely go get. And there was no cell creep on the shop from what I remember. So losing out on the invincibility stuff's plushie is not that bad, although it is a nice item. I would have liked to have had it. 2 items that grant me invincibility could have been very nice, but we have another gun coming up. Not a mimic this time. It is the siren, and the siren is okay. Quick secret room check. Oh my god, the bow is so bad. Bow's getting sold. Was there a secret room in the room with the mimic? I can't remember if I looked. So I'm gonna go and take a walk and go check it out. Because if there was a secret room, we should access it. Even if I, you know, do or do not want to use a blank, it doesn't matter because we have the little bomber. We can just bomb it. Must have. Which means I have no idea where the secret rooms are. Could be one in the shop, could be one in the exit, so there's still a couple of options for us. Let's go back to the stinger. Ooh. Shop or gun muncher? Gun muncher! Is that a secret room? Yo, whenever there's not a wall sconce in the top wall of the gun muncher room, that's how I know. That's how I know there's a secret room there. Brother Alburn, what you got? Give me something good. Give me a railgun. I don't know if he can have that quality of item in his chest, but he gives us the jolter, which is fine. It's a green quality weapon. I think we are gonna gun munch it, probably with the siren to maybe get something a little bit better, but we'll fight the boss first and see what we get. Because we've got the stinger, and the stinger is gonna be what we're gonna be using here. It's gonna be. We have the explosions from the stinger, we have the reloading from the reload stone. We should not run out of ammo. And we should be very safe from this guy's bullets. We have 4 blanks, we have explosions. There should be basically no chance for us not to flawless this if I even play half decently. See, we already have the reload stone charged. I'm waiting for him to do his spin attack, not this one. Not his spiral, his spin. No. You know what? Suck it up. Back up to full ammo in the stinger. Still have 4 blanks. He hasn't done his spin attack once, which is actually kind of good because it's his most annoying attack, I think. Second only to this one, which I always get hit by. That was a very easy fight. Dude, I'm telling you, reload stone stinger, it's got what I need. It's got what I like. It's got what I want. So Siren, I think Siren is blue level, so we should gun munch the Jolter and the Frost Giant, which are both green level. Maybe we'll get a red out of it, but ideally we'll just get another green. Maybe we'll get a Mega Hand or something that we can use to very good effect with the reload stone. But in either case, we do want to gun munch those weapons, because I don't see myself using them. They're not very efficient on ammo, but they're also just not outstanding. Like, the Stinger is outstanding in its own right, but it's broken. It's it's broken because we have the the reload stone, which is awesome. No secret room there. There could be one up in the exit room. I don't think I did my due diligence checking, so let's go up there and look for it. And we should probably just use the siren, 'cause I'm not gonna use the siren outside of the floor, I think. Whatever. Did we gun munch? Yeah. Outside of getting a Gungeon, I don't see myself using... I see myself using the Stinger for the entirety of the game, which is fine by me. I know I keep saying that, but we got the friggin' reload stone! One of my favorite runs of all time was when I had the railgun, which is the bouncy railgun, not the single-shot railgun, and reload stone and omega bullets, and even on frickin' bullet hell, I was one-shotting enemies. I, you know, shot 6 rounds out of the railgun, and I could use a reload stone to get back up to full ammo. It was incredibly overpowered, and I loved it. So right now, I'm looking for more damage, and then we're set. You know what? Give me some ammo back. And get a little bit of ammo for the Winchester as well, although I think I spent more than I recovered. Because we're so good defensively, I really should just use the reload stone whenever I'm like at half ammo. If I'm at half ammo and I have a room that's gonna be shooting like 20 bullets at me, like this guy, pop it. No real reason not to. A key. I'm just gonna... there's no point picking it up. It'll just... ooh. Ooh, good decision. Because there is a key salesman shop in here. But yeah, it's just gonna replace it with other consumables anyways. We're gonna take Ballot, and then we're gonna take the scope. Why the Ballot? Well, the Ballot is gonna give us coolness, which means that the reload stone recharges faster. And then the scope is just really nice for weapons. It's gonna make the blasphemy better, it's gonna make the Winchester have better spread. Siren's gonna be better, every gun is just gonna be better now. No, you do not get the minecart! I wanted to try to kill him in the minecart, so I tried to steal his minecart. It's not a good room to use reload stone on. But we're at that half ammo mark that I said I should start thinking about popping this item on. So let's keep that in mind. This room seems terrible because there's only like 3 enemies and they don't do a lot of shooting. This is better. This is much better. Thanks. Like, I know I should also be using the reload stone for defensive purposes, but we don't need to worry about defense because we're killing things so quickly and we're breaking bullets with the Stinger. Like, we don't need to worry about defense. We just need to worry about hitting enemies hard, staying at full ammo, and going fast. And honestly, I am okay with that. I mean, we do have to cross this. I should have gone. Alright, we can go this one. This is a very slow platform. Alright. Secret room checking. Let's see, what do we got here? Not a mimic, green chest, chance bullets is a no-go. I will take it. I will sell it at the shop if there is a sell creep in the shop. There isn't because we know that there's gonna be this guy. So we're just gonna drop this item. It's a really bad item for us because we want the stinger to shoot stingers. We don't want the stinger to shoot things that don't explode, like single poison bullet shots or something. Now, I used the weapon for just a split second there, and I noticed that we still shot a stinger, but the bee that gets shot out of the stinger, because whenever you fire, you pull the trigger, you fire one rocket and one bee. The bee turned into a different projectile. So maybe we will always shoot rockets, but sometimes the bee will turn into something else, which is honestly fine. If that's how this is gonna work, I accept it, and I will continue to use chance bullets with this. But if ever I pull the trigger and I don't get a rocket, I'm gonna be dropping chance bullets. So right there, I noticed that I did pull the trigger and didn't get a rocket, so we are gonna be dropping chance bullets. So, sorry, but, you know, bad item. They exist infrequently in Gungeon, but they do exist. Bad item, bad synergy. If I was using the Siren, yeah, I would take that and I would use it. If I was using the Winchester, yes. But because I'm using the Stinger, and only the Stinger, basically, that's a bad combination to have. Almost just rolled into that beam. I thought he was gonna be stationary, but he was not. I would be okay with, I would be okay with chance bullets if it gave you a chance to fire an extra bullet that was a different bullet. But because it's so bad for so many one-shot weapons where you want the one-shot, I just can't see myself ever giving it the time of day unless I am relying entirely on shotguns. Because like if I pull the trigger on the Stinger and I fire one poison bullet, that's a waste of a shot. It's a waste of an opportunity. That's possibly a waste of HP, you know, if I get hit by a bullet because I'm not shooting an explosive that I wanted to shoot. It's not good. It's not good at all. The Gemini rifle is okay, but we're not gonna be needing it, I don't think. Did I check the walls here? I think I did. And are we done buying stuff from this shop? We are, but I am gonna buy a couple of keys. At least one key. I could buy a blank and check the walls, but we'll do that after the boss fight. I might just pop a blank in there and then just go down to the next floor with 3 blanks because we have the amulet. Mind Flare. Should be a relatively easy fight. I don't like that the sound effects aren't lining up with the bullets. The Stinger is very good against this phase, although the bees are making it a little bit difficult, I think. Just need to find a good opportunity to use the reload, which is going to be right now. Full ammo. Oh, I took damage from fire. What? What created fire? I actually have no idea. How did that fire spawn? Oh, okay, I see what it is. There was oil on the ground from a lantern. I was too focused on the bullets coming in, and I'm like, how the hell did that happen? So we get another great synergy with the reload stone. The the golden gun might be fantastic. It might one-shot all enemies and then we have full ammo with it basically at all times, which is gonna be cool. That's how it works. I'm gonna leave the room. Let's get the chest to follow me so that I don't piss off the shopkeeper. Come on. This might be oh, yeah. Yeah. This might be better than... At this point, I'm gonna grab the armor. And the legs. And we don't need anything else. At this point, we might never have to worry about damage or ammo for the rest of the game. This might be the best combination. I still think that maybe the Stinger's better than the AU gun because the Stinger will break bullets, but the AU gun's gonna kill things so quickly that I don't know. I will say, it's very nice to have these kind of combinations because now we have literally no excuse to ever use the Blasphemy again. This is too good. I know I could use the Stinger, but we're killing enemies in like one shot each. I'm using the Stinger to kill Spent. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. One shot, one shot, one shot. The next, like, you know, room that has a lot of bullets, we've got to do some reloading. I fell into a pit because the thwomp pushed me into a pit. That's dumb. I need to get ammo back for the golden gun. I just need a bullet-heavy room. This is not a bullet-heavy room. This is a chest. This is a chest that's not even a mimic. What is it? It's gonna be the jar of bees. We'll pop it. Where's the reloads? There it is. Is this gonna be another chest? It could be another chest. It's not. Oh, we kill him in one shot! His dead body was there. Oh no, we're out of ammo for the, This isn't bullet heavy enough. We're out of ammo for the, golden gun. We better use the Stinger. Oh my god, just die. Okay, there we go. We still need to get ammo in the Stinger, but we have full ammo for the golden gun now. This is fine. This is bullety enough. We're one-shotting jammed enemies in a weapon that has effectively infinite ammo. This is a good run. We're two-shotting that guy. We are so strong, I love it. Okay, be careful not to, tight spread. Be careful not to anger the, shopkeeper if we do run across him. Against bosses, we're gonna totally wreck. Kind of do want to reload the golden gun on the skeleton over there. Pop it like right now. Wait for him to fire one more time. Still takes 3 shots to kill a buffed enemy. But we've already reloaded the reload stone. And the other thing to keep in mind is that you know, we can recover ammo off of LJ too. So if ever we run into a situation where there's no good bullet heli enemies on screen, we can just wait for him to walk towards us and then pop it. I mean, this is a good room for it, but I don't really want to use this against Spent. Oh, I got hit. I guess we will use it against Spent, though. Sure, that works. Activate the shop. Get out of here. I'm not gonna make this a no-hit run, obviously, because we've taken a lot of damage already, but this is all about just having fun. Thank you. Really? A jam shotgunner can survive? Boo. This is what I wanted, though. A lot of damage. And we got a lot of damage. And I'm very glad it was the Cursed Bullets item, because we just unlocked that. You know what? We get ammo back, and we can get through this room quickly. Let's do it. Do you see that bullet? It's going off at a weird angle. It was getting sucked in and then it stopped getting sucked in. Goodbye. Full ammo? Sure. I'm not gonna say no to full ammo. Even if it is a little bit redundant. We one-shot him even though he was buffed. He wasn't jammed. So that's why I was able to do that. Not a mimic. Hexagon, another good weapon. Another good weapon with low capacity but good damage. So if we ever run out of Stinger and a U-gun, we have that to fall back on. I don't see any reason for this. What I do see is maybe a secret room potential here. Probably not, no. With a shot. Also, don't forget MacLeod. We gotta go back to him later. We are the bunny of death right now. Alright, MacLeod, give me your item. Ring of Fire Resistance. I wish I had that on the Mind Flayer fight, but you know what? It's not that bad. What is there here? Another blank, amulet, or blanks, and cactus, which we don't need. Alright, boss fight time. So this looks like it's gonna be the Wallmonger, but it might not be. It's kind of a little bit low on the level. You know, if it was gonna be the Wallmonger, it would kind of hang low. So this could easily be like a High Priest or a Kill Pillar situation. Kill Pillar might be better with something that pierces, like the Stinger. It doesn't really pierce, but it does do a little bit more AoE type of damage. No, it is the wall. But if it's the wall, I mean, we're just gonna go to town, and with the Ring of Fire Resistance, we can stand in the middle. Stinger might actually be better here because it breaks bullets. Yeah, I think the Stinger might be better. It might be a little bit more slow of a fight, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, I wanted to recover more ammo. Damn it. That's okay. Easy flawless, we've got the Icebreaker, and no Gun Muncher, and nothing else to do on the floor. I have no idea where the secret room is, I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. Go down to the next floor. You see, this is a run. This is a run that I don't mind being jammed on, because we're so damn strong. We kill every enemy in one shot, and if they don't die in one shot, they die in 2 shots. This is a nice run. Even him. No! Of course, the jammed Shroomer doesn't die in 1 shot. That'd be too strong. It is nice that the jammed Bullet Shark dies in 1 shot. You die. You die. Nope. I saw a Pox Cannon. Pox Cannon's good. But we'll come back to the shopkeeper later once we pull LJ away. Get another teleporter. Maybe we find a find a another shop. So Trork, fucking Christ. They gotta make it so that when you teleport, the bullets get destroyed or something. I accidentally teleported into the same room, which was not my intention. My intention was to teleport further away, but I wasn't paying attention to the layout, but that's silly. It's silly and 100% my fault, so I don't feel that bad about it. Hello, death. Goodbye, death. Why does he always spawn so late? You'd think if everything was dead, he would have no reason to be. what am I going to buy from Trork's shop? The drum clip seemed interesting, but it's not going to affect the weapons that only have one bullet in the clip. It might be good for some other weapons that we have, though. I mean, I can't because I want the reload stone, but I tell you what I will do. Ah, damn it. I almost did it in one room. All right. Goodbye, Lament Configurum. I would take you if I had a second item slot. 100%. Because I want to get like a railgun or something out of it. But this is okay. Need to get ready for the reload stone. I could do it in this room. There's infinite bullets in the walls, but let's just wait. One shot. And this doesn't seem that good of a room. You know what? I needed ammo. That worked fine. I didn't really think I would get 22 bullets back from the guy that was shooting, but we did. We got more than enough. I just realized there's actually a good excuse for me to get more curse. Oh no, curse bullets caps. It caps at 100% damage, so getting more curse doesn't matter at all. What would we want? What's the ideal pickup? 6th chamber. Right, contact damage, but worth a bullet. 6th chamber would be fantastic. 6th chamber would mean that we get 50% of our recharge on the reload stone every time we use it. Ooh, you know what? Ice Cube would be better. Because we're doing so much damage, we could walk into a room, Ice Cube, be immune to most of the damage, and then by the time we're done with the room, we have a reload stone fully charged and everything's dead. I think that would be an ideal combination. It's taking a little while to get the charge on the reload stone, I will admit. What the hell are we gonna use here? I don't know, freeze him. Now these frozen go to town with this. Demon Head. Demon Head is not that good with the combination that we're trying to rock here. Now I should go and shoot, no, never mind. Okay. We gotta begin the process now of luring LJ around the shops and go taking a look at them and seeing what they have to buy. I can't remember exactly what Trork had. He had the drum clip, which would be good to pick up. It is a passive. But what did the other shopkeeper have? I have to also be careful about switching over to the AU gun. Because if I switch over to the AU gun in combat, it's not going to switch. Helix bullets. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go crazy. It's not very good, but I think that's why I have to take it. I have to give it a shot. Alright, let's go check out Trork. This. And we want this. Spawn, oh, get away from him. Use the teleporter. Jump in there while LJ is in transit. You hit an explosive barrel? Again, I could reload off of him, but I'm not going to reload that many bullets. In combat, he helps. Coolness. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy cigarettes. We're going to use cigarettes 8 times. And then we're going to buy and pick up the red hearts to get back up to full health. Why? Because 10 coolness is the maximum that affects your recharge rate on items, and at 10 coolness, we can have a 50% recharged reload stone every time we use the reload stone, and I think that's going to be nice. So, we are going to go back, We're going to buy the laser sight, the drum clip, the cigarettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at that. There's HP on the floor. There's HP in the shop too, so let's do like 1, 2, 3 more. Get back up to full health. We'll come back for this later, I guess. Well, we're not gonna get back up to full health, but hopefully we will with the higher frequency of drops, and we can go buy the remaining HP when we are done with the boss fight here. So, I mean, this is why Helix Bullets looks like this with the Stinger, because we're firing 2 Bs and 2 rockets, and we're firing 1 rocket that's curving up, 1 B that's curving down, and the second rocket curving up, the second B curving down. That's why with Scattershot, I don't think no, Scattershot works fine with this. There's some combinations work very poorly with this, with the weapon like the Stinger. We might not get up to full health, but you know what? I think we'll be fine. We've got the reload stone, we've got the Stinger. We're gonna switch over to the AU gun and make sure that the Stinger and AU gun are both reloaded during the fight, and we should have a very easy, or relatively easy, fight with the dragon here. We should be able to kill the dragon heart in one go by using the AU gun. And I've got 8 blanks, let's try to get the flawless. We failed the 3rd floor, which was Mind Flare because of fire, that's right. Let's do it. He is jammed, but he's doing like the best attack for me. No, 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 no. Switch to the AU gun, please. I suppose it doesn't really matter which we use. We're probably going to be damage capping ourselves regardless of the weapon. So I'm going to pop this here. And I am going to get to full ammo in the weapon if I can. No reason not to. Reload stone is charged. Oh, very, very good. You know, just pop it. I can even abuse the rockets during the heart phase to do my dodging a little bit more easily. But this is gonna be an easy fight. So we want AU gun against the heart, use our blanks, do good dodging. I'm not even gonna worry about the blasphemy. I could use it to try to save myself a little bit of damage from a couple of shots that come in at weird angles, but you know what? Let's just play well. It's hard to see myself. Alright. We've got reload stone. It's hard to see myself behind LJ sometimes. I hate it. Anything not at full capacity? Pop one more blank. Should be it. Nice. I like the look of the jammed dragon. He looks sweet as hell. Okay. We've got a lot of money. I think that's gonna be enough for us to get back up to nearly full health. Yeah, good stuff. No idea where this, oh, we already found the secret room, right? So we're going to go down to bullet hell. With AU gun, Stinger, what was it, like 12 coolness now? Thanks to the ballot plus the uses of the cigarettes. It's so rare. It's so rare that I have an opportunity to use the cigarettes thanks to me playing as the robot all the time. It feels nice. It feels nice to be able to take advantage of that item for once. Make sure we're not cheating. Summon LJ. So this might be a little bit worse with the helix bullets, we might not be able to one-shot enemies if some of our shots don't land. But it's interesting. Maybe we should be using the stinger at this point, you know? I don't think that guy died in one shot from the helix, and I think both shots landed on him. No, maybe it didn't. Oh! That's weird. No! Stop! Ugh. The game tries to be helpful, and if you have a weapon that's out of ammo, it won't switch to it. But that's actually what I want. I want to switch to my weapon that's out of ammo so I can reload it. It'll do it out of combat, it'll switch to a weapon that's out of ammo when you hit the weapon switch button, but it won't do it in combat. You know what? I like the stinger. I like the double explosions, the double Bs. We're doing good damage. It has a bit of a higher capacity, so I don't need to worry necessarily about getting the perfect reload stone out. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really liking the double explosions. It's gonna keep us very safe. Wow, one shot from him missed, or one shot wasn't enough to kill him. Our overall damage output is a little bit lower, but it's still fun. I wish I had the reload stone for this room. Or for this enemy. Oh no, we killed him. Extra HP, we'll come get that later. We don't need to worry about it right now. A speed upgrade would be very nice, I think. I think that would be wonderful. Just being able to move around a little bit faster. Get into position to suck up bullets with the reload stone. I think this is worth it. Ah! We're immune to fire. Bees! Help! Get him, bees! Immune to fire. I think this is a no-brainer room for that. No. I mean, even if the shots aren't both landing with the helix bullets, it's still pretty good and pretty efficient. You can tell we're missing a certain something. All right. You know what? I'll worry about using reload stone in the next room. It would take that guy a while to charge up his shot. I think this is a better use. I don't know, 2 shots are killing jam shotgunners, but it felt like there's been a couple of instances where they haven't been dying. You know what? Yeah, like right there. When the shots collide, it works really nicely. I think we're going to be using the stinger against the Lich, though. It's not a cut and dry choice, but I think it is the right choice. I guess we were still active with the reload stone. I think it's the right choice because we have the double explosions, we have faster reloads, thanks to Reload Stone giving you a passive bonus to your reload speed. And it'll still probably damage cap him, because the double AU gun, cursed bullets, it's damage capping the bosses so hard. As a result, we're kind of wasting ammo because we're not getting the reload from Reload Stone that quickly. So I'll use this initially just to get a Reload Stone out of it. And now we'll switch over to the rockets. Reload Stone is already charged. Good stuff, good stuff. Easy peasy. You don't scare me today, LJ. This is a great run. Infinite ammo, high damage weaponry. No good bullet synergies at all. Like, we have, what is it that we had? I picked up something. I mean, we have cursed bullets. We had chance bullets, but I dropped it because it's bad. So yeah, no real amazing bullet synergies, but should have probably gotten hit there. I'm saving Reload Stone for the this one, the weird dodgy attack. So I don't want to have to do the weird dodgies. What I want is just keep firing these missiles, breaking his bullets. This one right here. And this is gonna look like a very nice run. An hour and 11 minutes into it. That's not very long. It's not very long for a run that's going to the Lich, and it's gonna defeat the Lich pretty quickly here. You can tell when I get a strong run versus a relatively weak run. A relatively weak run, you know, could take relatively weak run could take 2 hours to win it, to get to the Lich and defeat the third phase. Good run, a little over an hour. An hour and a quarter. Oh, that was a fun run. That was a nice, relaxing, fun stomp of a run with a great item and a great weapon to go with it. Reload Stone plus anything that has high damage, like an AU gun, a stinger, hell, a hexagon, a sling, mega hand, heroin, rad gun. Oh, it's so good. And again, railgun plus a damage upgrade like the Omega bullets or cursed bullets would have worked too. Would have been fantastic. Ah. I feel good after that run because it was just so nice. Such a great synergy. How did we get Reload Stone? It was a boss drop. That's pretty good. It's an S tier item, so getting that and getting the AU gun on the same run, that's kind of a little bit rare. Getting 2 A+ tier items on one run. But that, I mean, that's why sometimes I do feel that you can just straight up pick up guns and try to go for the passives or an active from the boss, because when you get something like the Reload Stone randomly out of a boss drop, you think, wow, that is a good drop. This run has changed for the better. Now you could, if you don't do that, you could always get a BSG. You could always get a high tier gun out of your drop. But I feel like the passives and the actives at a high level are better than the guns, because there are a lot of not amazing guns. You've got your gunboat, your grass chopper, but a lot of the passives and the actives that are high level are pretty good. I can't think of too many off the top of my head because generally I go for guns. But yeah, you got your Riddle of Lead, your Yellow Chamber, I mean, those are just very good in their own right. You've got your, clone in your 7-leafed clover, of course. I guess those are all S tier, aren't they? No. The, oh, what did I just say? You know what? I can't think. I can't think straight, and I can't remember too many of the passive active tiers at A and S level. What are A level passives? Scattershot isn't A, it's B. It used to be A, and then they changed it for the supply drop update, I think. I don't remember. You know what? Thank you for watching, though. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.